guys, I know that intro didn't make any sense, but hopefully you'll stick around to watch because it should be a really cool video. Alright guys, so a little bit of backstory real quick. Me and one of my buddies, we've fished these ponds on this property for a few years, you know, kind of on and off. But this year I got permission to hunt this property, and obviously I hadn't done a whole lot of hunting out here. But these ponds aren't really, or I don't really know where I'm going with it, but just look at this. There's obviously a problem when the road that you're supposed to walk on has a beaver dam being built on it. This water wasn't this deep 3 or 4 days ago. Yeah, that's all beavers. I don't know how well y'all can see that. Yeah, y'all can see that pretty good. Yeah. That's not supposed to be there. Then right here, got another good beaver trail leading straight in through there. Another beaver trail. Going way down in there. So yeah, you can see these beavers are a bit of a problem here. Normally you wouldn't think that. I mean, this is Florida. But yeah, look at this, guys. I'm about to tear that up. Let's see if I can kind of work on that a bit. But yeah, being in Florida, you would not think that beavers would be a problem, but they are. So we help out these people who let me hunt their property, let me fish these ponds. I'm gonna see if I can get these beavers for them. First order of business though, seeing if I can do any damage to that beaver dam. Then we'll come back and see about some traps. Well guys, got a little bit of flowage back through there, so maybe that'll help. Normally beaver are really attracted to the sound of running water, so hopefully that'll get them back moving through here and really wanting to make new dams, and hopefully that will cause them to run into my snares. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you kind of how I'm going to do this, which I'm going to preface this by saying that I am not a professional by any means. I'm kind of learning as I go, but I built these snares a couple years ago, and apparently they're really effective. But what I'm just doing now is kind of getting a gauge of the diameter of the loop. Needs to be about 10 inches, I think. And that looks pretty close to me. Next thing I'm gonna do, well, I'm gonna back up a little bit. I got a stake. I'm gonna go ahead and stake this snare into the ground. Come back over here, a little bit off the trail. Drive the stake in, then just, I got me an extra little loop here on my snare. Just loop that through. Alright, that stake is pretty well set into the ground. Now I just got some regular old baling wire. Pull it out. Alright, so I got a little section of baling wire, and all I'm going to do with it is wrap it around kind of this stuff that's overhanging the trail. I'll show you a close-up of everything when I get done. But so basically I have a little soft wire hook on there, and I'm just gonna hang the snare from that. Alright, I'll show you kind of a close-up real quick, and then I'll finish out the set. So basically what I've got is I've got my stake somewhere down in there, and I've got the snare coming around to right here. I've got it hanging by this hook off of these briars right here, And what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna put some sticks right here and right here. They kind of funnel the beavers through that snare. I honestly don't know if this is gonna work or not, but I'm gonna give it a shot. All right, guys, I got it pretty well blocked off on either side. So basically, hopefully, those beavers have to swim right through there, get caught in that snare. Okay, guys, that should be good enough. I'm not 100% sure. By the way, if any of you guys are like professional snarers and I'm doing something totally wrong, please tell me. But I don't know how well you can see that, but it looks like a natural funnel that the beavers can't really go around. So I decided to put a trap up there. Hopefully that'll work out for the better. For me. Certainly not for the beaver. In there, but that's my next snare. Last one for the day, probably.
24 hours later.
What is up, guys? It's day 2. Checking my traps now. Coming up on the first one. Looks like the first one hasn't been messed with. That's not good. Oh well. Uh-oh, we got one, guys. Did we get 2? We got 1, boys. We got 1. My first beaver ever. Oh my gosh. We got 1. Look at this thing, guys. It is a big beaver.
Flippers and all, wow.
Check that out, boys. Heck yes. Take care of this guy real quick. Well, boys, I don't know what happened here, but it looks like we lost one. Lost a beaver on this one because it's, I don't know how he got out. Ain't no telling. But that's where I had the trap. Looks like it kind of worked, maybe. We got some work to do. Guys, I'm so pumped. That is my first beaver ever. I've trapped since I was a kid. Or I got into trap when I was a kid, and I haven't trapped for a while. But I knew when I saw these ponds flooding and all the beaver dams, I knew I had to do something. So, gotta snake down here. I'm gonna just let him expire, and then I'm gonna come back here in just a second, show him to you, and I'm gonna set up. I gotta tear up the beaver dam a little bit more, and set some more traps, and hopefully we can catch some more. This is awesome, guys. Well, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. My first ever beaver. That's a big beaver. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hopefully I'll catch some more soon, and if any of you guys out there know a thing or two about catching beavers, go ahead and drop some tips down in the comments below. I'm not a pro, and I really need to get these beavers out of there, so that'll be a big help to me. But if y'all enjoyed, go ahead and click that subscribe button, click the like button, and find us on Facebook, Instagram, whatever else. And thank you for watching, really appreciate it. We'll catch you next time.
We slip out to the field, climb a tree, shoot a deer. I reminisce about these days, man, I get a chill. We keep our trust